Hello, welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to begin a series of 24 beers from the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar, available at Costco in many countries around the world. If you've already seen this or you don't care to have this introduction, you can skip ahead a couple of minutes, a minute and a half or so, to the beer. Kalea is a company based in Salzburg, Austria, and they were founded in 2010. Apparently, Kalea means giving joy in Hawaiian. And Advent, of course, is the Christian season to prepare for Christmas. And it begins on the fourth Sunday before Christmas. This year, November 27th to December 24th. I will start on December 1st because I have 24 beers leading up to Christmas Eve. Adventus in Latin means arrival or visit. And it is actually the beginning of the liturgical year for many Christian groups. And Advent calendars, of course, are popular commercial items. There are many types: chocolate, cosmetics, coffee, even lip balm. But I prefer beer, and that's what I'm going to be reviewing here. And let's take a look at what we have here in terms of Bundesländer, or German states. There are 15 beers from Bavaria, 3 from Baden-Württemberg, 2 from Hamburg, 2 from Austria, 1 from Saxony, and 1 from North Rhine-Westphalia. Styles: there are 8 Helles Dortmunders and 4 Märzen or Oktoberfest, 3 Pilsners, 2 Weissbier or Hefeweizen, and 1 each of Amber Lager, Vienna, Bock, Pale Ale, Stout, and Traditional Ale, and 1 Weizenbock and 1 Zwickel or Keller beer. So I'm looking forward to getting into these. Again, there will be 24 beers. And once again, if you don't want to hear this introduction again, next time you can just skip over it. Okay? All right, well, let's get into the first of the beers from the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar 2002. And this now is day 23 of the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar for 2002, and this beer is called Flötzinger Bräu Hell, and it is a Helles Dortmunder, as you might guess, and it's 5.2% and 18 international bittering units. Now, this beer is made by the brewery called Brauerei Franz Steegmüller, and it's located in Rosenheim, Bavaria, a town of population around 60,000 or so, southeast of Munich in Rosenheim. And they have 33 beers listed on Rate Beer, so quite a few, established, as you see here, in 1543, so a rather long history here. I'm not sure if it was all, of course, always by the same family, but now it's called Brauerei Franz Steegmüller in Rosenheim. Okay, and I'm going to put a map up right here. And this beer now is, it's a Helles style, which is a style that developed in Germany in the 19th century as a response to the popularity of Czech Pils, which was really competition for German lagers. And Czech Pils, of course, was a light beer, a golden beer, beautiful beer, when most beers were kind of dark and muddy. And so they developed this one, and it's actually should be generally lighter than a Pils, a Czech Pils. And drier as well. So hell means bright or light, pale in German. And so this beer has 250 ratings on Rate Beer. The average is 3.08 out of 5, 31 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer, and 73 for its style, Helles or Dortmunder. Untapped 37,044 ratings, and the average is quite a bit higher, 3.48. So I think the Rate Beer numbers will probably go up after this year because it's in the Advent calendar. So let's give this one a go, shall we? We're almost at the end. beer 23 out of 24. All of these cans in the Advent calendar, 500 liters, which is quite a bit more than we usually drink in Japan. Usually we do have those 500 milliliter cans, but generally 350s. Okay, so it is, wow, look at that snow globy sort of carbonation. Oh my goodness, really rising up there with a couple fingers of sort of frothy white foam. My goodness, it is really, really zooming. Okay. It does have a kind of light, mild stone fruit and sort of honeyish kind of aroma, which has been common for many of the beers in the calendar. Kind of light honey and light stone fruit. Flavor quite similar, a little bit bready maybe, honey in the background, but it's light, you know, and actually the finish is, I mean, it reaches a peak in mid-palate and then fades out, and it is rather dry in the finish. Mild bitterness, 18 international bittering units, not too much. You don't want much. Much more than that for a nice Helles. That's very pleasant, but very typical. I think I would probably give this around a 3.3, 3.4 maybe. If that would be the highest, probably. Very pleasant with mild stone fruit flavors. Some bread, light honey, and bitterness picks up in mid-palate but fades almost instantly, and the finish is rather dry. So very pleasant beer. Yeah. Well, let me know what you think of this beer if you have it, if you're doing the Advent calendar or you know something about this brewery. All the breweries are new to me in this set. We don't get a lot of different German beers in Japan, for sure. And that's it for today. Once again, this is called Flötzinger Bräu Hell, which is made by Brauerei Franz, Steegmüller in Rosenheim, Bavaria. And so subscribe to the channel and let me hear from you. All right, bye-bye.